Everything was looking good at half-time, and I suppose that adds to everybody's disappointment, because looking as good as that, I suppose we and certainly all of our fans were in thinking we were going to see the game out quite easily, but unfortunately there's always an opponent to take into account as well, and backed on by this very, very enthusiastic crowd, they were able to up their game slightly, and really if you were a neutral in the game, I suppose you wouldn't deny them the relevance or the logic of their equaliser, but we move on. We've got an interesting period coming up. The game, the group is still there to be won, and it's still in our hands, so we must make certain that when September and October comes around, we're in good shape. We've been unlucky with our substitution. We wanted to get Ashley Young on. We were trying to get him on for a few minutes, and unfortunately that coincided with a period of corners, and they scored from one of the corners, so maybe a little advantage we could add in shoring up the midfield and changing the tactics slightly was wasted, because by the time he came on it was no longer 1-0 but 1-1. But otherwise I think that the players on the field, there was no obvious change which would have made a vast difference to the match, because the players we had on the field who'd done so well in the first half, we knew were capable of doing it in the second half as well. They were a bit disappointed, the boys, because they felt that they could have won this one. But on the other hand, we come away still unbeaten, and we know that the fate, if you like, of the team and our qualification for Brazil is still in our own hands. Given the fact that we couldn't maintain our level of performance through the 90 minutes, coming away with 1 point at least keeps us in control of the group. We have 3 of the last 4 matches at home. We play our major rivals at home, so let's see what we can do in the autumn.